Cosplay Furby. That's awesome. That's an adult, really? How long did it take you to put this together?
It took me about 2 months.
Wow. 2 months, that's awesome. And it's fully functional. That's awesome. Give a big round of applause. In her power loader and a colonial marine from Aliens. Awesome. And yeah. So I hear that your car has some kind of a neat storage. Oh, cool. There you go. Keep your emergency snacks. I know how it is. That's very awesome. Great job, you guys. A big round of applause. So dramatic. And she made it. All right, next up, we have Kokoro Hime as Midna from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So I hear that it looks like the helmet would take the most amount of time to make, but it wasn't. Nope. And so the bodysuit took longer.
Like 2 weeks, because I had like 2 weeks of summer vacation.
Get it all done in your time off. Big round of applause for Midna, everybody. Next we have Dark Moonlit Star as Blood Moon Akali from League of Legends. The most difficulty for your costume were the weapons?
For my weapons, it was really and vertical. And it was really hard to get the tribal hitchings onto both sides. Really nice to do. But it took a lot of work, but it paid off.
Yeah, they look great. Big round of applause for Next up, we have Slifer as Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! From scratch, right?
Everything is from scratch except for like the base of the boots and this yule disc. The wig took about a week and a half. The rest of it took about 2 weeks on and off. And my sewing machine broke, like the bobby pin thing broke, so I had to do the interfacing by hand.
It takes a long time, absolutely. Well, it looks great. Big round of applause for Next up, we have Azrael as Nina Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It looks great. You have the mouth can move. Oh, these things do happen. We're getting too long. Yeah, these things do happen. Unfortunately, sometimes things don't pan out. I know that I've had some things where everything is riding on it. What do you do? Oh well. But it looks great. Thank you very much. Big round of applause once again. Next up, we have the Egg Yellows team as Twisted Tinkerbell, Twisted Aurora, and Twisted Jane Porter from a fan art version of the Disney Girls. I hear that you did a slightly unconventional way of just dressing your costumes.
Our main use for weathering them was taking a cheese grater to almost everything on mine, her shirt and her scarf, and then we burnt all around the bottom of her skirt and all around her 9-foot-long scarf. And then we used coffee stains and watered down acrylic paints for all the rest of the weathering. So.
Okay, yeah, it turned out great. Big round of applause for Twisted Tinkerbell, Twisted Aurora, and Twisted Jane Porter. Next up, we have P. Summersworth as Nurse from Silent Hill. I'm just going to hide over there. you say you're a nurse. It doesn't look like you help people out too much. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Big round of applause for the nurse, everybody. Next, we have Dino Ranger from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Hello. So there's something interesting about your outfit, the materials that you used. Tell everybody what that is. Forgot. I'll tell you what, that's why I got the answers right here. So this outfit was made from recycled products. So this is a very green outfit, just great for the earth. Isn't that fantastic? And it looks great too. You did a fantastic job. Yeah, go ahead and do a couple of poses here. Hold yourself up. Yeah. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right. Big round of applause for Dino Ranger from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Next up, we have Shekha as Homura Akemi from Quella Magi Madoka Magica. I'm sure I butchered it. All right, yeah. Did you made this whole outfit yourself?
Yeah, I did all of this myself. Most of it was created from my own self-made patterns, but so what I'm really proud of most is that it's my first prop, and I managed to make a color that wasn't available for gray, so I'm really proud of it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, big round of applause for Homura Akemi. Next up, Jumbo Crayon as Elsa from Frozen. Awesome. Well, how did you put this all together? This looks like there's a lot of different techniques going on.
So this is my first costume made from scratch. This used to be a pile of beads and fabric, and now it's a pile of beads and fabric that sticks to my body. But it's completely hand-painted on the bodice. You can see there are tiny rhinestones, big rhinestones, sequins everywhere. It all glows in the dark, actually.
Oh, it glows in the dark.
Yeah.
That's always a
everything
plus.
is coated with glow in the dark. There's a hidden pocket.
Pockets are the best thing in the world. Everybody who cosplays knows pockets are the best thing in the world. Great. Fantastic. Well, it turned out great. Thank you very much. Big round of applause for Elsa and Frozen. And next up, we have Ladybug, Blake Belladonna, and Ruby Rose. Great. And I hear you guys made these completely from scratch. You even made your own patterns.
That's the way we both did it. She did her own pattern, she did her prop. I did this as well. It's our first prop. Then our patterns also follow.
And you guys also custom made the zipper for the jacket, or?
For me, because it's a prop, so it has to be adjusted and it's be shortened so you can pull out all the teeth.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, that's a lot of dedication. You always got to get it just right, right? Yeah. Big round of applause for Blake and Ruby Rose. Next up, we have Lee as Nurse Joy from Pokemon. I don't know what happens when the creatures go into the Pokeball. I don't want to know what happens. It looks frightening. It looks painful, frankly. So you made this all yourself? Great. And about how long did it take you to put it all together?
About 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. Did you make those earrings yourself as well? She has little Pokeball earrings.
Everything except the earrings and the shoes.
Oh, okay. They still look great. You got the Pikachu? Okay. All right, big round of applause for Chris Paul. Next up, I'll give her a second. Next up, we have Gone Batty Cosplay as Claire from Claymore. So I see here it says your sword is very lightweight. It's made out of very lightweight materials.
I made it out of PVC and foam. It's really lightweight. You can kind of toss it around. It's really easy to move.
And then there's something a little creative with your costume for your shoulder pieces, and then for the pommel on your sword.
I made the caldrons out of plastic Easter eggs.
See, so there is a use after Easter's done. You can keep using those things for everything.
Well, I used it for the sword as well.
Yeah. So it looks fantastic. Yeah, give it up once more for Claire from Claymore. And next up we have Vindy Birch as Hexadecimal from Reboot. That's classic. Awesome. So the material, it looks a little unconventional. What is this made out of?
Duct tape.
Duct tape. It's got millions of uses. How long did it take you to put it together?
This entire costume and everything took about like 3 months.
3 months. I believe it, yeah. Big round of applause for Reboot. All right. Next up we have Sora no Cosplay as Haruna from Kantai Collection. everybody in the back too. Yeah. There's a lot of detail on that. It's really cool. Can you jump in, James? Now there is a lot of detail on. Is that I'm not familiar with this. Is it like a battleship?
Yeah, the entire series is basically girls melded with old Japanese warships, battleships, submarines, things like that. Yeah.
And so, about how long did it take to put this together? Because I see you have like individual rivets for.
Yeah, I got a hole punch
yeah.
and some craft foam. There's about 400 little rivets on here. Yeah. I think the longest thing that took to take, because it took this whole thing head to foot took about a month. But then again, I was unemployed, needed some time.
Always get creative, you know.
In your darkest moments, you think of things. The longest thing is the skirt, because it's individual button holes, and it's a single thing of rivet. So it's about 200 little button holes. So it's not like it's glued on.
Yeah, that's it. It runs through.
Don't pull it, please.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, very cool. Big round of applause for her cosplay collection. Next up, we have Jeffren Ramos as Kadan Alenko from Mass Effect. Do the nice reference. Just anything. This material looks really interesting. What is this made out of?
It's made of plastic sheets on top of craft foam. Normally I'm a prop maker, so aside from the chest piece, almost everything I do is wrapped from my project.
And so, about how long did it take you to put that together? I'm guessing since you do props normally, it was a little faster for you.
Yeah, 2.5 months.
2.5 months. Okay. And then you hand painted everything. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that too. I had a friend of mine did Hardsuit Chris from Bubblegum Crisis, and I did the paint stripes, so I had to like tape everything off and hand paint. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks great. You did a great job. A big round of applause for Kadan Alenko from Mass Effect. I did not say that name correctly. All right, next up we have Dynamic Cosplay Couple. It's an original design of Poison Ivy and the Arkham version of Mr. Freeze.
Nice to meet you all.
I wanted to get rid of Nora really bad.
Never.
So now you guys, it looks this is like full body paint here, and so I guess it takes a really long time. And I can see there's a lot of detail in your makeup here. About how long does it take you guys to put everything on and get it all together?
It took us about 4.5 hours to make up today.
And that it's each, right?
We do it together, literally like this. Ready?
That's awesome. You guys make a great team. Yeah, give it up. Big round of applause for Ivy and Mr. Freeze. All right, and next up we have Tiffany Chung as, this is interesting, as the DreamWorks logo from DreamWorks Animation. to start soon. Well, this is very cool, a very interesting outfit. I'm going to bring this over to you so you don't have to get up there. So what inspired you to make this cosplay?
I grew up watching DreamWorks movies as a kid, and from the regular company and animation company. And they all have a special place in my heart because the movies mean a lot to me.
What's your favorite movie from DreamWorks?
Rise of the Guardians.
Rise of the Guardians. Do we have any other Rise of the Guardians fans out there? Thank you very much. Big round of applause once again. For Tiffany Tran, that's the DreamWorks logo. Moving along, we have the Kratons as Anakin Skywalker, Falena, Padme, Starkiller, and Ahsoka Tano. I didn't say where they're from, but I'm thinking you guys can guess. Awesome. So you guys all work together to put you guys all work together to put everything together. And so, do you find it more difficult to work with the little ones? Yeah. It's worth it. It's fantastic. You know, nothing's better than seeing a full family come up and it's just all one thing. It's just great. You want to say hi to everybody? There you go. Big round of applause. Next up, we have Carnival, Eva, Tsukumo, and Kichi from Carnival. They were counting down before they changed the pose. It's a great way to do it. Yeah, that's awesome. So now, there's an interesting way that you guys put these costumes together, or how did you put them all together?
Okay. Well, I'm actually made all three of these, and I'll start with the almost one. It's almost completely hand stitched. It has pretty much rhinestones. I have hand paint all the flowers. Each rhinestone, there's pearls, all of them hand stitched on there. Each individual one with hand stitched on there. So there's lights and everything. Okay, and let's get to mine. Mine is Eva, and this is actually two different fabrics put on top of each other. And one is a very sheer fabric, just to get that proper color. Then I have each thing is individually sewn down. Every single sequence is sewn down, and also I added a whole bunch of more embellishments, especially on the promos. Now, for Kaiichi, I actually, originally this thing that looked like this is, I took the main basic concept of two of her outfits, combined them, and put a little twist on it.
So you have a little bit of an original design then.
So pretty much what it does was originally it was kind of a square. What I did, calicoes. None of these ever had a pattern either. And there's over 260 hand-sewn pearls and beads just on this skirt alone.
fantastic. That's a lot of work. You did a really great job. Yeah, big round of applause. Big round of applause for Kiba, Tsukuo, and Kenichi from Carnival. All right, and next up we have Chaotically Neutral, Poison Ivy from Batman. I think you might be dead now. So I guess is there an you made all the flowers yourself, correct? It's all these ones, the two on your hips and the two in your hair?
I made all these flowers. I cut the petals out individually, and then over a single candle, open flame, I burnt all the edges to a wood grain, and then I hand stitched them together with the French embellishment knot, or embroidery knot.
Right. And did you made the staff as well?
I did make it a staff.
Awesome.
Out of PVC and craft foam and silicone used to fix sinks.
It has a lot of uses. I use it to keep really heavy boards of tile on the wall too sometimes. So. But that's not a joke either. I'm serious about that. Yeah, that stuff's pretty strong. Well, it turned out really great. Big round of applause. Next up, we have Rubika as Mami Tomoe from Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica. How you doing? So, I guess you have a particular way that you keep all the things on your wig. It looks like you have your hat's magnetic. No, that's a really good idea. Well, because you can take it off. Yeah. See, it's not cheating. There was a reason for it. It's a science. Well, that's very cool. It's a really neat idea. I actually, to tell you the truth, I haven't seen that before. So really cool. Props to you. Once again, big round of applause. Next up, we have Anastasia as Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanov. I'm a little, my Russian's not quite there. I don't think it's Russian anyways. I'm not sure. I'm going to go on. From Anastasia. So, to see about all the little details on your outfit, it looks like you have this kind of pearl, this kind of beading going on here.
It's hand beaded with seed beads all along the trim to give it that nice gold sparkle that was in the movie, and the crown was hand glued with over 2,000 crystals individual. They used epoxy for that, so it had held a lot better than hot glue.
Yeah, they all look like you did them all like one by one. Yeah. It looks great. It turned out really good. And you have all the look you're going for. So fantastic. Did you make the bracelet too?
A ribbon and crystal that I put together.
Oh, okay.
Those two, right? I thought I think that's making, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You put it together. Great. We'll give him a big round of applause once again. Next up, we have Katie as Hatsune Miku from Vocaloid. Yeah. So I noticed you have some lights on your outfit. Now, how did you put that all together and get them all staying attached to and everything?
I went to the dollar store and bought some LED light toys, and then I smashed them.
That's the way to do it.
And then I got the LED light out, and I just kind of put them on with electrical tape, so it won't let go anymore. And then for my armband, I used my cell phone as kind of like for panels.
Yeah.
And it plays music and it has bright lights. Yeah.
So yeah, plus it's like a pocket. Pockets are great. And next up we have Cherry as Hanayo from Love Live. So, what was your favorite part about putting this outfit together, or making the outfit?
So my favorite part was making the belt. I made a circuit and I individually soldered 8 LEDs onto the circuit, and then I used a drill press on 8 rhinestones, and I put them on top of the LED to make like a bigger effect of the lighting.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, use those big power tools to make clothes. I've done it. Next up we have Tangled in Thread. We have Rapunzel and Flynn Rider from Tangled. Did they get the nose right? Give one of those. That's what you want. Yeah, give it up for him. It's hard to do. So, I think I know the answer to this, but there's a great deal of embroidery on your skirt there. Did you do that by hand? You did. A lot of work. I know I said this at the last Kraken Con, but I've done hand embroidery once and I will never do it again, just because of the sheer amount of time that it takes. So props to you, and it turned out great, a lot better than what I did. It's great. And so did you both put your two outfits together yourselves? You made them both. Okay, great. And did you make the Awesome. Well, yeah, it turned out great, and yeah, fantastic job on that embroidery. Yeah, give it up for Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. Next up, we have Dear Mariette as Morgan from Darkstalkers. So, I'm assuming you're a little new to cosplay. It's not your first one, but it's your third cosplay. And it's the first time that you put wings together, and you do that both for your two wings on the hand as well, the headpiece as well.
My first thought ever, but the thing was that I
better the next time, you know? Your dreams are crushed, and then you go, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it even better. And they turned out great. Fantastic. Give it up for Morgan from Darkstalkers. And next up, Sushi, and that's the name, not the food, as Snow White from, I think it's Snow White. She has mastery of animals. Awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about how you went about making this outfit.
Since I was animated very early on in the history of cartoon animation, the references weren't exactly consistent. So I tried to take a blend of the character art that's currently used at Disney theme parks and kind of mesh that with the cartoon. And there's a lot of first time techniques for me. Satin stitch this part here. I have the entire hem and also the zipper done by hand, as well as a lot of the details on the underskirt, also made by me. Everything from Oakland to
It turned out great. Give it up once more for Snow White. Next up we have Davey as Crusader from Diablo 3. Oh, great. And tell us, what did you use to put this outfit together?
Mostly just EVA foam. This is foam art, foam insulation for the walls and stuff. You go to Home Depot, you can probably find everything in there.
Depot's great for cosplay. Cheap and affordable. And this is really interesting here. How'd you do that?
Curtain rings.
Curtain rings for math? Perfect for your flight. Absolutely.
Oatmeal cake.
Quakers, right? Is that the best one? No flavor though, right? Regular? Okay. But, you know, often I'll have to add like fruit and stuff to it. For that, you just add the blood of your enemies. Delicious iron. Give it up! Next up, we have Skeeny Weenie as Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon. Oh, Crystal, they didn't put that there. Fighting evil by means. Always. And you win love by two. And you never run from a real fight? Why is that? You don't know? I know why is that. Why is that? Yeah, good enough. Okay. So this is your first time making a costume. So what kind of challenges, I mean, obviously learning how to put things together, it looks like you did a very good job for your first costume.
The uniform, the cover, photo YouTube videos, many other cosplayers.
And then the brooch there, you made that yourself?
Yes.
Oh, great. It turned out great. You got your crystal on, so you're ready to go. All we need is Tuxedo Mask to throw a rose here and then just leave. Give it up for Sailor Moon and Sailor Moon Crystal. Next up, we have Rakuim as Wang Xuan and Mei Yang from Shen Chao Chuan Shuo. I'm rusty with my Chinese. So these outfits look very, like just crazy amount of detail on this. About how long did it take you to put these together?
The headpiece was around 4 days. She made it about half a year ago.
Okay, and then the rest of the outfit there. And did you make these nail pieces yourself?
Yeah, she made the nails too, and the rest of the outfit took 2 years. 2 months. 2 months.
Well, I mean, they are really great. I think I saw you guys in the hall earlier, and I'm like, they're in the cosplay thing, so really cool. Big round of applause for. All right, next up we have Ashley as Elsa from Frozen. Awesome. Now, there's a lot of little details on there, but it looks like you took a kind of a different approach for applying it. And how did you do all the details around the outfit? Yeah.
All these little blue stones are shaped out of sculpting clay and made in the campaign one by one.
So you made every single one of those yourself? And then how did you apply them?
It is a mixture of super glue and embellishing glue. And then all of the beads on the skirt are surrounded by.
And you're trained here. It looks like you have kind of a snowy crystal effect down there. And different material. Did you apply that? You did like something awesome. It turned out really great. Give it up for Elsa from Frozen, everybody. Next up, Mr. Sparkle as Pimp King DDD from Kirby. Got that swag. Absolutely. Big hammer, big swag. So, I guess this hammer took quite a bit of time to put together. And so about how long did that take?
Well, just finding the parts.
Wow. So that's like a real, like a wine cask? Awesome. Do you have wine in there? That's too bad. I don't get the party started. Maybe.
We'll find some wine somewhere.
Spill the beans out there. Not here. This is like 21 and under or something. We'll go with that. Give it up for Pimkin Beanie from Kirby. Next up, we have Diana G as Strength from Black Rock Shooter. So, what did you use to put these hands together? Because they look, there's a lot of detail in it actually. And about how long did it take you to do that?
So this is made out of the cosplay necessities, cardboard, hot glue, and my tears.
A little bit of blood too.
Just a little girl. It took me 2 years to complete the whole thing.
2 years?
Yeah.
Each hand it took you long to put it together, or was it just getting everything together?
It was the hands that took the most. I started this costume for cosplay when I was 14, and we finished the jacket in like 2 weeks, and I was like, yeah, I'm almost done. And then I turned 15, and then I turned 16, and now it's done.
Awesome, well it turned out great. So yeah, one more big round of applause for Strength. And my girl also. Not going there. All right. Next up, we have Angela G as Dead Master from Black Rock Shooter. Swing your scythe and fell your enemies. So, did you make this all yourself?
Most of the sword, yeah.
Most of the sword? And did you had help with the rest of your costume?
I had help with my dress.
And have you made a lot of costumes before, I understand?
Yeah, I've had Ariadne, I had Rin, I think Sophia the First, and Snow Miku, and I think that's about it.
Got it. That's a lot of costumes. How old are you?
I'm 9.
9? That's a lot of costumes at such a young age. Awesome, great job. Yeah, good enough. Next up, we have Taiko Cosplay as Tatsumi from Akame ga Kill. Great. And what material did you use to put this outfit together?
Most of my costumes,
We might need another translator.
It's mostly made out of EVA foam, also graphical.
EVA foam. And about how long did it take you to put it together? This is a lot of detail.
To get enough reference photos, it took 6 weeks because there wasn't enough reference photos to get all the angles and different perspectives.
Yeah, I know often, when you want to get it just right, but you're like, why can't I just get the camera here so I know exactly what this is supposed to look like?
Yeah,
Sometimes it takes a long time.
I get something decent with enough reference photos.
Well, great. Yeah, no, it turned out great. Is that like a little hidden pocket you have there?
Yeah, I've got a little.
Until there you go. It counts. You added it. It's a beautiful thing. All right, give it up for Taiko Cosplay as Tatsumi from Akame ga Kill. All right, and our final entry here, Happy Fun Time Now Cosplay as from Final Fantasy X. So, you're the Masamune, yeah, we'll start with Masamune. So you're Masamune. Now you made that yourself?
Yes.
And
myself, my neighbor,
and had you done something like that before?
Yeah.
Never. So this is the first time you did that. It's pretty incredible. I'll tell you. It looks awesome. And as you see, you took classes to learn how to throw pottery to make the pot on your belt there. You have to. And then your wig you made yourself as well?
The wig was expanding foam, and we patched it in pretty nicely to get the pocket work. And the rest of it was just a little bit of hair coloring and lots of
Awesome. Well, you know what? Time and effort pays off. It looks fantastic. So, once more, big round of applause. And that is our final contestant for the Fall Kraken Con 2014 costume contest. Big round of applause for So our judges are going to go to deliberate to decide on the awards. All right, so the moment we have all waiting for the awards, all of the contestants that have awards. First, let me just say a very, very big thank you to our sponsors that provided prizing for these Animation, Crunchyroll, Viz, and NIS America. So thanks a lot to all of them. Really appreciate the support. All those fans. So I'm going to start here. I'll start with the Kraken's Choice. So the Kraken's Choice. This is the award given to the contestant that Kraken Con is giving the award to, and that is P. Summersworth as the nurse from Silent Hill. Next one. This will be the award for Best Armor. And this award goes to God Batty Cosplay as Claire from Claymore. The next award, Best Interpretation, and this award is for Tiffany Chung as the DreamWorks logo. The next award is the Doppelgang Award, and I believe this one is for the person that best represented their character. Yes. And this award goes to Tangled in Thread for Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. Strength from Black Rock Shooter. This next award goes, this is the Best Novice Award, and this goes to the Krakens as Anakin Skywalker, so now we are in our top 3 here. So the third place prize goes to Dynamic Cosplay Couple for the original design Poison Ivy and art animation Mr. Keats. All 3 of them get a cute little jellyfish trophy. All right, and the second place prize goes to Davey as Crusader from Diablo 3. Everybody knows you always need help getting it done. All right, and our first place prize here is awarded to Happy Fun Time Now Cosplay. And they asked me to mention, along with the prizes in there and your trophy, there are cash prizes for is it all? First, second, and third. So yeah, so
thank you very much.